Hey everybody, welcome back. Haven't been on here in a few weeks. Just been kind of relaxing, enjoying the off season a little bit, which it's not going to be very long. We're going to be back after it. We did get that old IMCA car stripped down to bare frame, get down to diamond, get the new clip put on the front. Came apart pretty good. They're always a lot easier to tear apart than they are to put together, but wasn't too bad. Basically that over there in this corner is the whole car minus the frame and body, all the parts and pieces and all that fun stuff. But yeah, this car here is pretty much be ready to go for next year. Throw some new tin on it, new wrap obviously, but just mostly sides and nose are what we're going to do to this one. The rest of the body ain't got that many nights on it, so that shouldn't be too bad. That'd be a couple day project. But yeah, I'm kind of glad the new UMP car is going to be done here pretty soon. Glad the rules came out now versus after we got the car, so make sure everything's right before it leaves diamond. Kind of glad that these rules came out early enough in the year. Guys building cars, stuff like that, you know, chassis builders and all that. That way they can make sure their stuff's right. Just like our stuff, I mean, we ain't got to change much at all. A couple little body things we got to fix on our stuff, but other than that, it's not, everybody's freaking out over these rules, and I don't even get it. The fuel cell deal, I did see Sam is going to allow the smaller cells, which he should. That rule was kind of dumb. But the other ones, I mean, it's not, the guys are freaking out over no bump stops. I mean, come on. I haven't ran a bump stop in probably, I don't know, 3-4 years on my cars. I probably should have, probably would have improved my UMP stuff, but I didn't have time to dick with it. If your car can't get around a racetrack without a bump stop on it, then you have major issues. And a lot of the guys bitching about it don't even know what the bump stops do. They're chassis builder, or they see, you know, a fast guy has a bump stop on the right front, so they put a bump stop on the right front. Well, you don't understand what that bump stop's doing. You're just doing it because the cool guys are doing it. But my IMCA cars I've ran for 3 or 4 years now, and it hasn't had a bump stop on it, and I have not wrecked one shock because I didn't have a bump stop on it. Yeah, it would help a little bit in the rough stuff, you know, stopping the shock from bottoming out, but it's not a big deal, and everybody's freaking out over it. And it's just, I don't know, it's just, they see these guys on Facebook or whatever, you know, the big name guys, and they're complaining or saying this and saying that, so then they join the conversation, and they just don't understand it, but whatever. The only thing is UMP now that they're doing all this stuff and they're cracking down on all these crooked bodies and all this stuff, they need to enforce these rules. They need to be more like an IMCA, you know, deal where, you know, your stuff's not right, you're not racing. And I think that's the fair way to do it. That's what I like about the IMCA stuff, is the officials actually enforce stuff. They make you fix it. Down at Batesville, I had a few body issues. The official said, hey, this needs to be fixed before you go out for that $50,000 to win race, or you might as well not go on the racetrack. Okay, so we fixed it. And then they teched it before the race even happened. They went through everybody's car, checked everything over, and I didn't see them send anybody to the trailer, so obviously everybody, you know, took it seriously and got their stuff right to go race for that much money. And even if we're racing for $500, you know, everybody's car should be right. There's so many gray areas in the rule book, but there's a lot of black and white. This is the rule and you need to follow it. And UMP, I think, has lacked in that department for a long time, and that's why these cars are so out of control now. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but then, you know, North Carolina racers came into it, you know, and they got the NASCAR world, and I'm not saying that those cars were cheating and this, that, the other, but it brought a lot more technology into the modified stuff that wasn't there previously, like when I first started. made it a lot more technical. It made it, you know, how the late models are now. You know, everybody's on the spring smasher and load sticks and all this stuff, and you can still use that with these rules. And you know, a lot of guys are, you know, just freaking out over them, and there's no reason to. And then the guys, oh, well, I'm not going to change anything. UMP, you know, ain't going to check it anyway. Well, that's where UMP needs to look at it and say, damn, we probably should start, you know, nailing these guys for having illegal cars. And I agree with it. I would expect it if they came to my trailer and said, hey, this isn't right. You need to fix this right now, or don't bother going on the racetrack, or you're going to get DQ'd when you come off. Okay. And if we can fix it at the track, we fix it at the track. If we can't, guess what? Go home, get it fixed. Make sure it's right. When you show up to the racetrack, make sure your shit is right. I mean, I'd be pissed, but it is what it is. It's the rules, you know. Why have a 30-page rule book if you're not going to go by it, is, you know, the way I see it. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. People are just weird, but whatever. Let them cry about it or whatever. But yeah, other than that, we actually put the truck and trailer for sale this week. We don't know what we're going to do as far as next year for a rig, but right now we figured it was a good time to put that up for sale. The way the market is and everything, hoping to be able to get rid of it. We can take a walk in it. If anybody watching this video is in the market for a new truck and trailer, I mean, it's not no brand new S&S by no means, you know, but it got the job done for me for the last, I don't know how long we've had it, 4 or 5 years. It's a good rig. I mean, it gets up and down the road good. Hauls your 2 cars up top. You know, it's got the lift gate on it. It's a little bit different than most guys' stuff. You know, it's not the toter home style. It's just, you know, your standard semi truck with a big trailer. But you know, we can take you inside and show you what it's all about in here. Basically, you know, it's got the living quarters right inside the trailer. The front half of the trailer is all living quarters. You know, you got your sink. We got a stove in here, microwave, refrigerator, little space here. You know, you can have your food hang out, and then obviously the cabinets up top, cabinets below. Lots of cabinet space, really. Then you go back here. You know, and here's the bathroom in here. It's got a toilet, and then there's the shower. And you got, you know, just a little area where you can stash your towels and all that stuff. And then up here's the bedroom, main bedroom here. It's got the queen bed, plenty of cabinet space, its own air conditioning unit. There's actually 2 furnaces in here. One furnace is for the bedroom here, and then another furnace runs back here, so when it's cold out, you know, this thing stays pretty warm in here. And then obviously it's got the AC unit back there, and then it had a smaller AC unit back here, and it just wouldn't really keep up, so we installed this, you know, it's like a portable style AC unit that does pretty good. Then back here, you know, it's just all our cabinet space. Beer tap, which is cool. We never got to use it, but that cabinet you can turn into a little kegerator. But yeah, it's got the sliding doors back here. Keep the heat or air conditioning in if needed. The air hose, and up top's got the air compressor ran. You know, you fit the 2 cars up top. We got, normally when we go, if we got the 2 mods, we got, you know, we can fit a spare engine up top, fuel barrel up top, our 2 cars, and then up in the gooseneck up top, we can throw, you know, spare tires and stuff like that. Whatever we need up there, body panels, headers, everything, we can just stash up there. It goes down the road fine. But yeah, this is the rig here. Like I said, it's no S&S or Wild Side or anything like that, but it's a nice rig. I mean, especially for the price. we're asking $95,000 for it. You're not going to find anything this big or anything like that normally for that price. Basically ready to go racing. You know, we raced out of this thing for 4 years and it worked good for us. It's time to get something different. I think we're going to look for a toter home style rig, you know, with the kid and stuff like that. It's just a lot easier than with the semi truck going up and down the road and everything. But yeah, I figured I'd just get on here and show you inside. A lot of people are wanting more pictures and all that, which people are driving me nuts. But yeah, so this is it. This is what's for sale. Yeah, like I said, it's a nice rig. It gets the job done. It runs up and down the road. Hell, we'll run this thing 80 mile an hour. No problem. I mean, that's what the speedometer says, 80. I think it'll go faster than that, but it's a runner. It gets after it. Up in the truck, it's got obviously the 2 seats up top, and then bunks in the back. You know, it's definitely got the job done for us. You know, just time for something else. So yeah, that's really all about it. I mean, we're just kind of hanging out right now, waiting for the UMP car to show up, and then a customer's car is going to be coming back with it. We'll be assembling all that here, getting that thing ready for him. But yeah, I figured just let you guys know we're still alive and kicking. Hopefully we can go get those cars here soon and get to work, make some more videos about what we're doing and all that fun stuff. So all right, well, we'll jump off here and we'll chat at you guys here. I don't know, maybe next week or something we'll do another video. Maybe if we got something going on. So see you guys later.